Hi Mukund, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I am fine, sir. And what about you, sir?
I'm also good.
Yeah.
Thank you for asking. So Mukund, you have applied for a front-end developer role. So can you just tell me about yourself?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, firstly, thank you for giving me opportunity to introduce myself. Myself, Mukund Gaipar. I am from Aurangabad. Uh, I have completed my Bachelor of Engineering in the year of 2015. And from last 2 years, I am working in the V-Value software as Angular developer. In that 2 years, I have 1.5 years of experience as a UI developer, and from last 6 months, I am working on Angular.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So can you just explain me about your projects, on which projects you have worked, what type of projects that are?
Yes, sir. So basically, I am working on the project of Angular. That is the name is the Bonobo project, and the project is basically a financial domain. And in that project, the client is from the private sector who offering the loan to the customers. And in that project, my role and responsibility was to create some component UI. And in that component, we made some reactive form or template form as per the uh, user requirement. The project is from the mm, uh, private sector, means whose client are in a private sector. The borrowers can apply their loans, that is a home loan or a vehicle loan or some agricultural loan. So these functionalities we are doing in our projects.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So which part do you think that is complex to work?
Sorry, sir.
In your work, okay,
Yeah.
which part do you thought that is little bit complex and you got means very hard to do that?
Yes, in my project, I create some login functionality. In that user first login, then authenticate to enter uh, in that page. And we also create some direct line pipe also. And I think uh, um, because I am new in Angular, so I want to learn a lot of things in my project also.
Okay. Okay. So why are you leaving your current organization?
Uh, yes, sir. The firstly, I am I am very thankful to my previous organization that I have learned a lot of skill. But I think the change is a part of life, and now I am looking for a new challenges to grow myself financially and professionally also. So I am looking for a better opportunity.
Okay. So do you serve any notice period?
Yes, sir. 1 month notice period, sir.
Is it negotiable?
No, sir. Not negotiable, sir.
Okay. So let's start with the technicals. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So do you know what is a canvas element and why it is used?
Uh, Yes, sir. The canvas is basically used to draw two-dimensional graphics in JavaScript, and it is also is a raster base and composed in a pixel, and also canvas gives better performance on the larger number of object and smaller surface, and in canvas we store the resulting image in the form of .jpg and .png form.
Okay. So did you use it in your project?
Uh, no, sir, I did not uh, use it, but I know the some technical thing on there about that.
Okay, fine. So what are the void elements in HTML?
Okay. Void elements are means that is the self-closing tag, means the tag which not return anything that and we have some self-closing tag also like image breaking tag, HR tag. So these are the void elements.
Okay. Okay. So do you know CSS? Sorry, do you know any CSS framework?
Yes, sir. I know about SAS. SAS is a CSS framework.
Okay. Each SAS is of CSS framework.
No, sir. SAS is also pre-processed of CSS.
Okay, and which is the framework of CSS?
Framework of CSS. Sir, that is a Bootstrap is also CSS framework.
So what are the advantages of Bootstrap?
The main advantage of Bootstrap are we used some means, different grid system in that means we uh, create a UI on the basis of screen sizes like small, text or large, small, and so these are some means, and Bootstrap we are using for the responsive purpose also.
What is responsive?
Responsive means we means as per the screen size we arrange our element in the UI for different screen sizes.
Arrange?
Means for desktop application purpose or mobile application purpose.
What we do?
And in that we do some media query for the we mention some screen sizes and that which UI we want to show for the that some particular part we mention in that media query.
Then what is media query?
Media queries are media queries are is a new feature introduced in CSS3, and we just added media, and in that we included some screen sizes and means we suppose we want to some mobile application. That time we use the screen size of less than 640 pixel like this.
Okay. So what are the features of SAS?
SaaS features are this is a means to maintain a CSS code. Uh, uh, it is the main feature of SAS. Also, the reusability of code also there, and the code is neat and suitable in the different form. So it is a readable for it's a easy to readable purpose, sir.
Yes.
Easy to readable means the code in the SAS is
Yes, correct. But
easy to.
other features also there, no variables.
Yes,
these
sir.
things.
And we also have some other feature like variable, mixins, some partial and import, and nesting is also one feature.
So what are the modules in SAS?
Module in SAS. No, sir, I don't know about module.
Okay. What are the mixins? What is mean by the mixin in SAS?
Yeah, we create a mixin for the reusability of code in our CSS project. Means if you want to create some CSS code and that code we use in our project multiple times, then we create a mixing for that and we use all over the project.
What is mean by the inheritance?
Inheritance means the child class grab the all the properties of uh, all the properties and method of parent class. That is the inheritance.
Okay. How do you achieve inheritance in SAS?
Inheritance is in SAS we using for nesting the CSS. That time we sorry sir, I don't know about much on that in SAS inheritance.
Okay. So you can use at the rate extent. Okay.
Okay. Add the extended keyword.
Okay. Okay. What is the difference between the function and a mixin in SAS?
Sir, I am not working on the function, but I know about the mixing.
Okay.
If you want to write some reusable code in our project, that time we create a mixing.
Okay. Okay. So what is mean by the fixed layout?
Sorry, sir.
What is mean by fixed layout?
Fixed layout.
Yes.
No, sorry.
Okay. Which is the latest version of Bootstrap?
So Bootstrap 4 is the latest version.
No. Bootstrap 5 is there, no, in market.
Yes, sir, but I'm working on the Bootstrap 4. That's why.
Yes,
Yes,
you are
sir.
working, but the
Yes, sir. Yes.
latest version is Bootstrap 4, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Yes. But you are working on Bootstrap 4. Okay. Yeah. So tell me, do you know what are the advantages of means what are the new features that have came in Bootstrap 5?
Yeah, some I know, sir, one feature that is in Bootstrap 3, we just use a five grid system, and in Bootstrap 4, we use some uh, six column grid system, like small, extra small, and medium, uh,
I
large,
think
extra
you
long.
I think you haven't listened the question carefully. I have asked you difference between Bootstrap 4 and Bootstrap 5.
Sir, no, sir, I don't know about Bootstrap
Bootstrap
5.
5. Okay, fine. So, do you know about the grid system in Bootstrap 4?
Yes, a grid system. It is
Yes.
a top. Yes, 12 grid system, sir.
Okay. But there is something called call SM, call MD, call LG, call XL,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Call SM, call MD.
So, what is the difference between them?
Uh, the difference is that means, sir, if we mm, means the screen size, whatever the screen size means, suppose we want to display the data on the medium size, that is some laptop or some tab also. That time we use the call MD class, and suppose we want to display on the mobile, then we use the call SM. There is also large size, that is the desktop size.
Mhm.
But desktop size we use the extra large, all Excel.
Okay. Okay. So, uh, do you use any Bootstrap components?
No, sir. No use, sir.
Do you know which are the Bootstrap components? Means buttons, inputs. These are the Bootstrap components, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. These are the component button, like table.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Did you use carousel?
Um, yes, sir. Means I'm not. Yes, I use carousel for uh, sliding the image.
Okay.
Yes.
What is a flexbox in Bootstrap?
Legs of.
Flexbox.
Yeah. Uh, Flexbox is used for the means uh, is a way to align the atom in a row pattern or a column pattern in our structure in our row. Means it is a by using flex, it is a very easy to arrange a element in a some row pattern or column pattern. Also, we have some flex direction row column and um, justify contain flex start space between space one and line item center flex start. So these are the some flex box properties.
Okay. Okay. So, what is JavaScript?
Yeah, sir. JavaScript is a very popular dynamic computer programming language, and it is a lightweight interpret and object-oriented programming language.
What is mean by interpreted?
Interpreted means there is no intermediate step compilation between them, and with JavaScript directly render on the browser. There is no intermediate compilation.
Is JavaScript is a statically typed or dynamically typed?
JavaScript is dynamically typed.
Why?
Because we means we write some functionality on the HTML element in the JS file. And,
No, this is not the answer of my question.
yes, sir, but and got it. I know, but I'm not explaining about that. How can I?
Okay. Okay. What is the use of match function in JavaScript?
Which function, sir?
Match.
Match.
Match. Match.
Match function. Sorry, sir, I don't heard about it.
Okay. Okay, fine. So, do you know what is mean by a set?
Set.
Set.
Yeah, for set we use for to set some element. Means for to store the store some declaration or some properties. That time we use a set methods.
No.
Sorry, sir.
Okay, fine. What is mean by hoisting?
Yes, hoisting is the default behavior of moving all the declaration at the top of current scope, not their values. This is hoisting, sir.
Can you tell me one more time what you said? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, can you tell me one more time?
Yeah, fasting is the default viewer of moving all the declaration at the top of scope, not their values.
Okay.
Yes.
What is closure?
Yeah. So closure means when we return a child function, you said parent function. Uh, that time it create a lexical scope, and when we call parent function, it return child function definition, and this child function bring out all the uh, all the data of parent function outside of parent function. This is closure.
Can you explain me with the example?
Yes, sir. I can explain with one example.
Okay.
Can I share my screen, sir?
Yes.
Screen is visible, sir.
Yes.
Yes. Suppose I have taken one outer function here.
No, just write first all
Okay,
your
okay, okay.
logic
Yes,
and
sir.
then.
Yes, sir. Here I have taken one outer function. In that function, I take a declaration of x is equals to 10, and in that function, we just increment of x, and when I call this outer function, uh, uh, it returns the child function. Means the child function uh, when we call outer function, this returns the child function, and when we call this parent function, then it we get some increment here.
So easy to closure.
Yes, sir. Here first the when I call the parent function, uh, then it return a child function, and when I child, then all the declarations it all the information of parent get here.
Okay. So what is mean by the polymorphism?
Dimorphism. Polymorphism means having many forms.
Okay, so
Uh,
can you explain with the example?
uh, Sorry, sir, I just know about the different of forms. No, exactly the different of.
Okay. What we use, sorry, what is the use of promise dot all?
Promise dot all.
Yes.
Uh, Suppose we want to resolve all the promises at once, then we use promise dot all. Means at a time we uh, resolve all the promises at one time.
Okay.
Yes.
What is the difference between promise and observable?
Yeah. Uh, Basically, the both are used to handle uh, asynchronous operation, and the promise as soon as promise created, it resolve immediately, and the promises we have to subscribe it, and the promises emit only one value, while observable emit multiple value over a period of time. Also, and we cannot cancel the promise, but in case of observable, we cancel the observable by using subscribe method. Also, there is also we can manipulate data in our observable before we subscribe it. There's some differences between a promise and observable.
Okay, so you said promise means you said second point what? Promise.
Means it emit only one value, sir, promise, and observable emit multiple times.
Before this, some one point you said.
Means the promise when we create a promise, then it result immediately. As soon as
Mhm.
promise created, it immediately resolve.
Okay.
But in case of observable, we need to subscribe it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So which is better to use?
Both are using to handle asynchronous operation, but in observable is most beneficial. Like we can manipulate the data before subscribing it by using map filter method.
Okay. So means you are saying there is no need to use promise, correct? We can use observable.
No, sir, means observable emit multiple values, and promise is also emit, but
Yes, but
it emit only one.
promise also returns multiple values, no?
No,
You
sir,
can
means,
stop your screen. Your screen.
yes, sir.
Okay. Till now. Yes, you said what means observable is better. But is any situation is there there observe we have to use promise only in any scenario, or we can use everywhere observable?
I know, sir, but right now I can't recall that.
Okay. What is Angular?
Angular is a JavaScript binding framework which bind the view and JavaScript model, and it is built on top of TypeScript. And Angular is a component-based framework, means to building a scalable web application, and it also help us to implement a single page application, and by using a and we also implement single page application because Angular has a routing concept, and it also has a lot of other feature also, like static module and form module, dependency injection. So these are some features of Angular also. Hello. Hello. Am I audible?
Sorry, my network was okay. So yes, so we are at what is Angular. Okay, but next, what are the differences between Angular and Angular JS? Did you worked on Angular JS?
No, sir, I am not work on Angular JS. Currently, I am working on Angular.
Okay. So what is the what is the use of polyfill.js file?
Yeah, JS file. Sorry, sir.
Okay. How can we prevent memory leak in Angular application?
How can?
We prevent memory leak in Angular application.
Can prevent memory. Okay. Mhm.
Okay. What is the difference between input output decorator?
Yes, if there is a relation between two component like parent child and the input decorator receives some data from parent component, that time we use the input decorator, and in output decorator if we send some data from child component to the parent component, that time we use the data output decorator.
Okay. Which is the starting file of our Angular application?
Starting point, yeah, sir. That is a main.ts is the starting point of Angular application, and in that main.ts file we define the bootstrap module function is there, and in this bootstrap module function we define there is the app module, that is the app module loaded first on the browser.
Can we change there then? Means if we have another module and we have to make it as a starting module, so can we change?
Yes, sir, we can also change it as per our requirement, and also we yes, sir, we can change it.
Are you sure we can change from app module to another module?
Sir, app module is the default module, sir. Means
No, but it is bootstrapped in main.ts, no? So if in main.ts we will bootstrap another module, so what will happen?
then it gives some error, sir. Means the module is not loaded.
Are you sure?
Sir, I know just means in the app module is our which loaded firstly on the browser.
Okay, fine. Okay, what is mean by the dependency injection?
Yeah, dependency injection means it is a mechanism design pattern where rather than create an instance in the object in the class, we tell the Angular to inject it in the constructor. So rather than instruct it in the dependency in the class with itself, the dependency injection inject it from outside. That is dependency injection.
Okay. What is mean by pipe?
The pipe are used to transform one form of data into another form. We use pipe using string, number, currency, amount, or
Did you created any custom pipe in your project? What
yes,
type
sir.
of pipe?
I created one custom pipe here to to show the some data particular fixed content. Means we want to show some fixed content on the UI. That time we create a custom pipe.
Only one pipe you have created for your project?
No, sir. We have created a lot of that, but I just create some one or two custom directions, custom pipe.
Okay. Should we use ng do check in our Angular application?
ng to check. Yes, sir, we are used. ng to check is a life cycle of Angular.
Yes, but why it is used?
Yes, sir. ng to check is called after the engine changes and it is validate, and it is useful for the detect some changes and act upon that changes. For that purpose, we use ng to check.
No. Is it any performance issue occurs if we use ng do check?
Yes, sir, I don't.
Okay, fine. So, what is the use of using ng on changes?
What is the, sir, please repeat the question.
Why ng on changes lifecycle hook is used and when it is executed? ng on changes.
Yeah, the engine changes life cycle is called after the constructor function call, and means it refer when the it bind the some HTML it set some HTML to the input values.
No.
Means we are using for to bound some HTML input properties.
No. Okay, fine. So, what is meaning of two-way data binding?
This two-way data binding.
Yes.
Yeah, we use two-way data binding to send sending data from template to TS and TS to template. That time we use a ng model, that is banana in the box. Means to communicate between the templates and the TS and TS to template. That time we use two-way data binding. Means we changes in some template, then that changes reflect in the TS also.
Is it any requirement needed for using ng model?
The requirement for ng model.
Or directly we can use?
No, sir. For that we use the import form module in app module, sir.
Okay. Forms module and reactive module or only forms module is okay. Okay. So what is a module? Module file is there, no? Yes.
But your voice is breaking.
What is a module?
Okay. Model is basically a group of a component. So in our project we have some of lot of components and lot of views. Model is also there, so we can logically group them by using modules.
Okay. What is mean by lazy loading?
Yeah, lazy loading means on-demand loading means uh, the necessary component, some necessary template file, and we loaded on then on whenever we required, means on the means and and it is a help to speed up the our application by using lazy loading.
Okay. If you get internal server error in network, so what do you think? What was the mistake you have done?
In we get some error in the terminal for that
No, no.
we know.
You are getting during the response from the API, you are getting internal server error there, not getting the preview or
Okay, okay,
response. So,
okay.
what do you think? What mistake you have did? Why that error will come?
Yeah.
Okay, Mukund, we are done with your interview. So, do you have any questions for me?
Not now, sir. Okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you.